So I think over the years, I've really come to believe in this almost boring sounding deal evaluation criteria, that the problem space that the company is solving has to be large, has to be permanent, and has to be growing. Right? If it's not large, not interested. If it's not permanent, if it's very faddish, not interested. If it's not growing, it's a problem. We can assess. So large, permanent, and growing for sure. But that doesn't mean that. I mean, sometimes people come with these fancy sounding models, but they stand on a house of cards in terms of assumptions. So that is not necessarily a good thing. But like, can you communicate the conviction that why is this large, why is this permanent, why is this growing? That is more important than some back of the envelope numbers, etc. That I'd much rather we do it together, based on a shared understanding. Is a convincing go-to-market strategy important? I think really depends on the stage of the company and what they're building. Go-to-market strategies can be built. We can help build. I can help build. We can find people in the network. But are you building something which is needed by a lot of people? I remember what Larry Page, the founder of Google, says, right? That things and ideas have to pass the toothbrush test. That means they are used by many people at least once a day, if not twice a day. Right? So that is what I mean by large, permanent, and growing. And what about competitive analysis? I think if the space is large, I think some people try too hard to make a 2x2 in which they are on the right top quadrant, and everybody else is in the other three quadrants. I think that also feels a bit desperate. I think if the problem is large, permanent, and growing, it is good for there to be other competition. Many spaces lend themselves to 3, 4, 5 large companies that can be built. So it's not a problem. Not talking about competition, I think, reeks of a little bit of ignorance or arrogance, both of which are a problem. So yeah, please do the competitive analysis. Let's see where you fit in, and it's fine. I mean, many times new companies can come in and give the established incumbents a run for their money. So competition is not a bad thing.
Sure. Great.